So there have been so many talks about people stealing other people's music, and you know, I think we've had it about 3 or 4 times as a topic, talking about plagiarism. And in case you missed those 2 or 3 episodes which talked about plagiarism, we're talking about plagiarism. If you don't know what it means, or for those that did not get the actual idea of plagiarism, plagiarism is actually getting one's idea. In fact, getting sounds better. Stealing one's idea and making it look as if it's your own idea. We've heard this so many times. So many people have come on board, complained about their music being stolen, or complained about their movies and anything that pertains to the entertainment industry being stolen. Just recently, before the one that we are here for, just recently when Fwedede came out, the one for Burna Boy, which features Y Celeb, when it came out, one guy from right here in Lusaka called Mosby said that Burna Boy actually stole his song. The actual meaning, or the actual dance, the actual title of the song was Kadans Kashupile, which he later released. And when you look at the two, compare the two, maybe the dance may be the same, and a little bit of the content, as in how the dance should go, the way it was explained in the songs, is almost similar. And well, Mosby said his part. Burna Boy also, I had a chat with him. He said actually Fwedede was not stolen from this guy who claims to his song being stolen. He says Fwedede came as an idea when he and Y Celeb and the other guys were in a vehicle, and some guy was doing whatever funny stuff, this and that. And then we've also had other issues of another guy whose music was stolen, and you know, just so many things came out. Now this time around, we are here because of something that has taken not only social media but the media by storm, because it's this guy. He's been in the music for quite a long time. Yeah, he was in the background. He's a producer, he's an artist. And then his hit song, when his hit song came out last year, there were so many controversies. We had so many people that came through and said actually ujam guys ija nyimbo anabela tishon. Okay, ija nyimbo anabela tishoni, ija idea anabela tishoni, and not only that, but inapezeka futi anaba na artist we tishon ana featuring in that song. The song that I'm actually talking about, and the person that I'm talking about, is none other than Jemax, Mr. Finally. So when Finally came out, so many people, so many fans came out and said Jemax ija nyimbo idea anabela tishon. Permanent. If you've listened to Permanent, he says the idea is almost the same, and whatever that was happening in the background, just like that. But this time around, something which is shocking. For me, I would put it as shocking. Something which is shocking. Somebody does a song, or probably sells or writes a song, agulisa, nobo gulisa futikuli muntu winangu, or aba nobo pasa muntu winangu. So we're talking about Jemax, and the person whose song has been on the spotlight has been stolen from, or not only that, but we have nagulisa and then abwadabwa yapezika na kwinangu. We are talking about Flavandon, and we have him right here in the studio. We get to get his side of the story, and then on the other side, as we continue talking to him, we also get Jemax's side of the story, and then try to merge these two together and see what best we can come out of this. Flavandon, welcome to Prime TV.
Yes.
And also Mwaiseni Mwabweleni on the lounge.
Yeah, tuatotira.
Mkwai. All right, so first things first. Kuli abantu that don't know you, tabami shiva obvious, tabami mfuapo, and then they would love to know we in a Flavandon, I mean, afu mina kuisa ni music in chaya, and then why kuisa landa fyenje no if you are so challenge tikira. Perhaps a brief background here.
Yeah, Flavandon ni artist feel amroro. Nambire ama songs and 2012 doing my songs, yeah. So mfuma kuchawa mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Chawama being represented. I know there's one guy from Prime TV who is very proud. He's a Chawama guy and he's proud of where he comes from. I'm sure Pamvera Moshe celebrate Chawama. Okay, let's get into the business of the day. Before I get your say on what happened, what we're going to do, let's take a listen to these two pieces of music. Okay, so let's start with Flavor Dawn. This one, it features Yomaps. You can either call it Wedding Day or fipangasule, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. So let's take a listen to these two songs, Yomaps and Flavor Dawn, and then after that back to back with Jemax and Yomaps. Let's get a listen to this, and then when we come back we get into it.
This is one of the DJ Makelo one, you know.
Vina mongan pa wedding day.
You know how we do this, ladies and gentlemen. Rashi fellow in the building. Flavor Dawn. Yomaps.
Sakado. Hing triple one.
Bashane kona chimbi chuai shiva. Do you know? Like 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Chola msana vina careless. Vina mongan pa wedding day. My pleasure sasila munde. No mind them. Chola msana vina careless. Vina mongan pa wedding day. My pleasure sasila munde. Fipangasule. Wakala maninge mubushimbe chako kalai. Fipangasule. Vivanza ko bapek. Vikuna maboza. Fipangasule. Baby mo life ya new. Nikufina kadansi kai. Fipangasule.
Rashi fellow in the
Fipangasule.
waikala sana mubushimbe boy iwo lyonse kudanda ulano kulandalanda ati life itayabafeya walaba we only live once ine ukwetefe chance yakusansamuka kufipangushula abano.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fresh Boy Music, we in the building.
Vina mongan pa wedding day.
Fire away body set your life the yolo. But a lot about why she but tomorrow. You're surrounded but feel alone. Coach Tasha is to go solo. Abakupatana boniza holo. No watch a tekela kasheba hoyo. The fire we look any pachalo fepano. We posa kwa mano. Tola mama no one celebrate life. Like
Chola msana vina careless. Vina mongan pa wedding day. My pleasure sasila munde.
it's so quiet.
No mind them. Chola msana vina careless. Vina mongan pa wedding day. My pleasure sasila munde. Fipangasule. Wakala maninge mubushimbe chako kalai. Fipangasule. Vivanza ko bapek. Vikuna maboza. Fipangasule. Baby mo life ya new. Nikufina kadansi kai. Fipangasule. Baby fipangasule.
You don't know, you don't know, you don't know. It's just better than an angel, you know, you know. Ngola lila lilo no more. Kumune filamba na appreciate more. You gotta learn how to live
So
one
this is what we are
Stand
talking
to
about right there. The first song which you heard, okay, the first song which you heard, that was Flavor Dawn, and it features Yomaps. Then the second song which you heard, that's Jemax, and it features Yomaps. Same idea, same chorus, same words, same title. It's up to you to decide. Like for, I think your Flavor Dawn, the time I downloaded it, instead of it being titled Fipangasule, by naming a chat Wedding Day, and then Jemax, it's Fipangasule. Otherwise, it's just one and the same thing. Your song came out first, and Pay Nachoka. Or maybe let's first come to this. How did you come up with this song? And how easy was it for you to work with Yomaps?
Yeah, I was planning on doing a song. Then I came looking at who's the artist who is on the market. So I was looking for the line for Yomaps. I had to call D Jones, and D Jones told me, yes, I have got the line for Yomaps. I'll send it to you. So I had D Jones had to send the line to me. Then I had to call Yomaps. Yeah, I talked to him. Yeah, we got to talk. Then he said, like, for now I'm busy. I wouldn't manage coming that side. So we can use the mobile monies on Airtel. Then I'll send to you the data using WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
Okay, so ni nani wapangile concept ya nyimbo? Is it you or it's Jemax?
It's Jemax himself.
It's Jemax himself.
Yeah.
Okay, so walimulipira for that song, for him coming up with the song. Walimulipira for you coming up with the song and the idea no na nendala maisha kuchita feature mulwimbo.
Yeah.
Okay, so or in short, you paid for the whole production.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
like the song, we had to use my own production because he had to send their own data. So the producer who had to finish the song is my producer from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so na tuminefye that.
Yeah.
So the title idea yakwa Jemax.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sorry to ask this, but how much did you pay for it?
Nah, that one I can't disclose that one.
Okay, because there's room. The reason why we would love the viewers to know it's because there's rumor going around to say you paid a less amount than what Jemax paid.
Yeah, I don't know, because that's what Jemax said.
Okay, so even Jemax told you the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll leave it in brackets. Okay, so now after waumfwa this song from Jemax, when it came out, what was your reaction?
No, I didn't hear the song when it came out. I was going through Jemax fan page. Then I had to saw a artwork.
Okay.
Yeah, when I saw the artwork, I was like, oh, but this title looks like my song. So I had to call Jemax. 2 days he wasn't picking up. Then I was looking at time. Main time from there, Jemax would drop his song. So I had to call Jemax, telling him, yeah, that song is mine. Don't drop the song. And Jemax was like, that's not my problem. You talk to Jemax because you paid Jemax. I was like, yeah, well, I have to talk to Jemax, but you also don't drop the song before we get to an agreement.
Okay.
Yeah, then Jemax was like, me, I'm going to drop the song today.
Okay, so you tried calling Jemax and Jemax never picked up.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get back to him, let's get to hear what Jemax said concerning this issue which is happening. Because in this clip, Jemax claims to say this guy never called him. He never said. In fact, Flavor Don, after a song from Jemax, it blows, it becomes a big song. Then Flavor Dons just comes out and say, "Iyi ni nyimbo yanga." Let's get to hear what Jemax say and compare these two statements.
Alola. Social element is in Danga, Edishanyuk. The guy. Achinka di pasana lero zona. Someone of them guys are buasuka zona. We had Flavor Don, namponi Flavor Don, namponi wiso, nshimwishi beno kumushi wabwino bwino. Ewe, mwela stati umunenu ngafumya olwimbo. Ero nomba mwami amapipingo ati, lula lwimbo lwandi asendele kulino. Nishi watafumisha pa festinga lwali lwimbo lwandi. Amano ya ifyo yali pwakale yashere mu 2018, not mu 2019. Stadwe muntu lebo mbesha fene fintu fyo lefo ati abana obekanonga bachi so nomba wiso monekele palasti uko kutumpo kwa manjo ile nyimbo yakwa Jemax tapaba no muntu mbu mwina wa nyimbo ida ile nyimbo yakwa Jemax no apangire na fyonse ni nebo no ambire na production ile ni nebo no apangire fyonse fe ni nebo so ile ntuntumbati no rimbo lwandi walusendele kwiso achaile kwiso ko kwine festo ko achaile because ufiro kulandana in the first not wambo kulandana Jemax if yawo as a guy try to rekula chef ali mbakale so chikwete vya kulande things ana banachi ngali pasana there's no way muntu tuamba vukula bwata no ati walistisha song shiba guy mwabere fizona mulafira byo kutotonkanya byo kupanga fe nyimbo iri yobe wapanga fe yobe yafuma chapwa kwata fyamano kwata fyamano papa wachacha ifyo wefe shakwa bati no muno bengafumya ye nomba mbokola bwasuka no lwimbo lwandi alambukulala ndefya bulamano onsha abantu bali tupera respect tafya pangezensi so not tukubwekesha matunkumfuna futhi.
All right, so this is what is happening right here. Flavor Don says that he called Jemax for about 2 days and Jemax never picked up his call. But Jemax in that particular video says that Omgaizi should have waited and probably talked to Jemax before going pa media okulala nanjere vali mwibire nyimbo shanshani. You've made clarification saying that you did not come up with the production of the song. Yeah, which Jemax makes in there. But what's your reaction to what Jemax said? Because obviously you being the victim in this, you must when you heard about this, when you saw this, you must have had something, you know, to react about.
Yeah, I'm working on that one. Just that I want to do something about it. Then the moment I was planning to do something about it, Jemax himself had to call me saying I should remove the audio on YouTube, the one I was talking with Jemax. So I was like, no, I wouldn't remove that one. First, we have to talk. Then when we come up with an agreement, that's when I would remove that one.
Okay, so let's get to listen to the audio where Flavor Don was talking to Jemax, and then let's get to hear how these two got about it.
Mona Jemax, umutende urafueka music ka?
Umutende urafueka no mata washuka we. Iyo problem ngafika mfonde we.
Mona Jemax, Jemax.
Mfonde we balo. Iyo ni bado fora ndio fana leo. Iyo ti problem yanti. So yo fora ndio iyo tetu ndio ni drop so mkosi twa song yo yashwishi yo.
Mona song yanti na drop kare tawayo mpapo song. Uri apa profile.
Isnana unaoya mpandos. Yo lande no wapejele njama.
Jemax Mona song yo.
Iwe ari kulire mpia.
Mona Jemax. Yo fya free yo anje very free. You had umuntu tete akupere fe uruyimbo fe from nowhere.
Okay, kasho mwepishe.
Mona.
Mwana sendershani. Yo mwana sendershani.
Ine ndio mna watu mwalipanga vya madiru wa mlishamo. Mamuna cha chava since na mkwata kweshi na emwe mwapanga madiru mona yoma. Mona.
Iwe inena ngora ibulisha mona ngora mpele ndara mishingi. Te problem yanti.
So mona.
So iwe tetu ule ntumira phone mo ngora de drop rembo. Because yo problem yanti.
Mpele gai. Mojinshi na chafa ndolero drop song nomba na mona
tawachifika bwino gai umchishu tawachifika bwino. Ore tawachifika kulanda. So no funa la kusta. La drop rembo. Iwe ngora ndara maps.
We. Okay, oshitefya urefu but no mchinshi ni mkupera Jemax. If you are ashitike fili fyonse. Inena ipaku kutumina phone shashitumpa wamona.
All right, so that's pretty much what was happening right there. So many things happening, and you know, this gives an idea to say, this guy, Jemax, what are they really up to? So is it true to say that Omuntunga Blower, they always try to sit down on the new talent which is coming on board? Because this is clearly what we are seeing or what we are hearing in this. Now, let's talk more about you. What's the way forward with you and Jemax? Are you guys going to resolve to anything, or maybe yada have any beef if you mwakula alanda tafya kula pwani continuous?
No, we have to talk something. We have to resolve this.
But have you tried calling him back again?
No, I've not.
Okay.
Because he said he'll call me, but he's not calling.
Okay, because I'm sure he only got to record himself of that video after when he heard what you and Jemax were talking about.
Yeah. Then after Jemax dropped his song, people were insulting on media, saying sort of things. That's how Yomaps was forced to do that video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Tell me, what's the way forward for you as an artist?
Yeah, as a way forward for me, I'm having a new song featuring Jemax, titled Fila Kontoroka, and more I'm still bringing more songs.
Is the title inspired by what happened since if Nafi Benda so
No, it's about a crab lady. When she's at a crab, things always happen. Yes, things like that.
Okay, so you don't worry, you are a witness into all this. Were you there when he was making a deal with Yomaps?
Actually, I wasn't there, but when he talked to Yomaps, I was there.
Okay.
I was shocked, like my friend. Okay, he called me like. My friend, come. There's something which is going on with. I want to do a track with her. With Yomaps, then I advised him that that's a good idea. But after they did the track, I advised him to take the track to put the track at a broke like a profile. Then she did all sort of things. Then afterwards, we just heard like he was calling me like my friend. I heard the song. Like there's a remix for my song. So I was surprised, like how is it possible? Then he said that Yomaps sold my song. Then I was saying that no, you are joking. Then afterward, then I advised him that like call Yomaps so that this thing cannot go any further. But when he was calling Yomaps wasn't picking up the calls. Then I said okay, try to call Jemax. Then when they talked with Jemax, then I was there are all sorts of things which was.
So no more advisor in short.
No. No, I'm not an advisor.
To him.
It's like my brother in music. So
okay.
When we want to do a track with a big artist, we get some advice.
Okay.
We just can't go. We get some advice from our friends like boy. Let's try because Yomaps is on peak. So that's why I'm not an advisor actually, but when we're doing music, we get advice from our friends.
One another. Yeah. All right, so coming back to you, since you haven't decided yet what step you want to take with Yomaps, we'll leave it for the viewers, for the fans to actually tell you what you should do. So how can people get in touch with you? How can they get hold of you?
They can contact me on FB, Flavordon Mumba, on Twitter, Flavordon. Yeah, and on WhatsApp, I'm using the line 09764 47 78 and 09.
With the number once again?
0976 47 78 09.
Okay, so lastly, how do you promote your music?
I do promote my music on websites.
You don't have anybody managing you, anybody that's helping you out?
I'm having DJ Cuts, playing my songs on radios.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you've heard it first right here on the lounge, the first edition, the first episode for the month of April. So you've heard it right from here. There's something which is going on between Yomaps, Jemax, and Flavordon. We'll definitely get to the bottom of this. We'll need to find out who is at cause. But at the moment, stakes are showing really that Yomax is at fault, because even from the video evidence that we've provided to you, you can see that it's actually Yomax who is at fault. Because even Jemax, from the audio that we played for you, he mentions it to say the problem is with Yomax. Me, I've got no problem. Anani pasa nyimbo jam, guys. There's nothing I could do. Come on, so we really see where the problem is. But is this the type of artists or the type of entertainers that we want to raise right here in our motherland? Well, the answer is no. So let's get to mold and shape one another. Let's go on a short break, and then when we come back, we join PMC as he talks to our next studio guest right here on the lounge.